The educational podcast that I chose to listen to, it was a 30-minute podcast. It was Teach Me Teacher, a podcast for educators. The one I chose to listen to was episode 181, Why Do Teachers Get Fired for Asking Questions? It was very intriguing. This episode came out back when COVID first hit. It was a lot of more downtime where teachers weren't doing really much stuff. They were more at home, not being able to be in classrooms. So there was one guest speaker, William, who had said that at that time he was intrigued more to ask questions about things that he could do, such as wanting to interview a Nazi. But he had asked different teachers around him about if it was okay, what if they would want to join him, and a lot of the teachers were kind of opposed to it, and so told him that kind of make him a racist for allowing to speak to a Nazi and let a Nazi give his opinion. So it kind of made him be like, well, is that something that I would want to do? And so he kind of gets upset that it's hard to push the envelope because you're scared to have your job at risk. And I feel like that's kind of something that is a law everywhere, but it was very interesting to hear. It was a really good podcast. I never listened to it before, but I really did enjoy it. The ways that we can, for the Web 2.0 techniques, to be used in the classroom is going to be very useful. I grew up with just textbooks, carrying textbooks around with you, and that was how you learned. Having able to have Wikipedia and then having to have podcasts and blogging, you're not just getting opinions from one person, you're actually getting a vast of opinions. You're actually learning more. It's more creative, it's more fun. It's something that makes, to me, I feel the learning process more fun. It makes time go by faster too, because you're actually seeing videos. I remember I went to go help out a friend. He's a teacher, a history teacher, and he had put this whole thing together for learning about Christopher Columbus, but he kind of made it more into an animation for the kids to see that from the book. So that's kind of something really fun that I feel we can incorporate within the classroom. My experience with Prezi was the first time I've ever used it. It's very, very, very different from PowerPoint. I first thought it was very difficult because I never maneuvered it before, but after playing around with it, it's really fun. It's so much more interactive than PowerPoint, where you just press one button, it's just like the next slide and maybe some words will come in flying. You go in and out of different places, and it kind of grooves everything together. It was really fun. I will be using Prezi a lot, so I thank you for the opportunity to be using that. Thank you.